Welcome back to T-Facts, your go-to channel for all the latest buzz in reality TV. Today, we're diving into four unique stories that are sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. So whether you're a fan of The Bachelor or just love the drama of reality television, grab your popcorn as we get started. First up, we have the emotional journey of Rachael Kirkconnell as she opens up about her recent breakup with Matt James. After 4 years together, Raquel shares her feelings, what she's looking for in a future partner, and how she's coping with all the changes in her life. This heart to heart gives us a glimpse into her vulnerability post Bachelor. Next, we connect with Jesse Palmer, who takes us behind the scenes of the latest episode of The Bachelor. This week, he sheds light on the intense confrontations between the contestants and shares insights into Grant's journey of finding love. You won't want to miss this exclusive perspective. Moving on, Carolina Sofía is stepping up to defend herself against criticism over her relationship with Grant. In a passionate response to the drama unfolding around her, Carolina explains why it's okay to question your feelings in a competition for love, and she has plenty to say about it. Lastly, we hear from Grant Ellis himself. As the second Black lead on The Bachelor, he discusses how he plans to navigate relationships with multiple contestants while staying authentic to himself. Discover Grant's thoughts on intimacy, his journey, and what he hopes to find by the end of the season. There you have it. Four captivating stories from the world of reality TV. Be sure to stay tuned for all the details. Like, subscribe, and let's dive into these unforgettable tales. Rachael Kirkconnell is capturing hearts once again as she opens up about her recent breakup with Matt James, the former Bachelor. After spending 4 years together, their relationship faced significant challenges, and Rachael is now ready to share her truth with the public. In a candid conversation, she reflects on how their romance, which started on season 25 of The Bachelor, turned into a whirlwind of love and heartbreak. Initially, Rachael and Matt's relationship seemed promising. However, the couple faced a split due to past social media posts that resurfaced, revealing racially insensitive behavior. Matt decided to end things, marking a painful chapter for both of them. But as fans know, love isn't always straightforward. The couple managed to rekindle their romance a few months later, leading to hopes of a brighter future. Sadly, that hope was short-lived as they found themselves apart once again. Raquel reveals in her podcast appearances and interviews that the breakup felt shocking and unexpected. She describes how, during a trip to Tokyo, tensions arose, contributing to their split. It was definitely out of nowhere, she shares, reflecting on how quickly things changed. After Matt announced their breakup on Instagram, Raquel was left grappling with the consequences in a very public eye. During her time talking with Cosmopolitan, Raquel emphasizes her struggle to adapt to this new phase of life. "I don't know if it's shock, but I don't think I've registered it still," she admits. Despite the heartache, she finds solace and support from friends, both from the Bachelor franchise and her life outside of it. Raquel describes how her fellow contestants reached out, reminding her that those bonds can last beyond the show. As she navigates through this emotional landscape, Raquel is also looking ahead. She openly discusses what she desires in her next relationship, indicating that she wants a partner who is sweet and supportive, someone, as she puts it, who can be a simp for her. This phrase underscores her wish for a relationship built on genuine affection and care. In the world of reality TV, where every moment gets scrutinized, Raquel Kirkconnell's journey is a testament to resilience and growth. She has learned to focus on self-love and confidence, reminding herself daily of her worth. As Raquel embarks on this new chapter in her life, the audience is left rooting for her as she searches for love, healing, and happiness. Now, let's turn our attention to Jesse Palmer, the charismatic host of The Bachelor, who recently shared his insights on the latest episode of the show. Jesse gives fans a behind-the-scenes look at the dramatic interplay among the contestants and reflects on the unique experiences unfolding this season with Grant Ellis at the helm. In his latest interview, Jesse highlights the tension that escalated during the group date, where contestants were not only competing for roses but also for personal connections with Grant. He commends the women for their passionate yet mature confrontations, particularly between Carolina and Juliana. Their discussion showcases the complex emotions that arise in a competition for love and Jesse admires their ability to navigate such challenging conversations without escalating into drama. During the group date, the contestants partook in the Batalla del Toro, a fun-filled mechanical bull riding event that featured hilarious moments and fierce competition. Jesse recounts amusing anecdotes from the day, including how Alex showcased her unique strategy, only to be eclipsed by Zoe's triumph as she rode the bull best. Jesse discusses how these playful moments are integral to the show, providing both levity and excitement amidst the emotional stakes. Reflecting on Rose's self-elimination, Jesse expresses his understanding of her choice to step back after feeling overwhelmed by the situation. He shares, "It's never easy to walk away, but sometimes it's a necessary decision for your own emotional well-being." This thoughtful perspective emphasizes the gravity of the emotional journeys contestants face throughout the season. As we approach the show's climax, Jesse teases viewers with hints about upcoming episodes, emphasizing that each week leads to unforeseen twists and turns. The Bachelor is all about unexpected moments and real connections, he notes, making it clear that drama and excitement are part and parcel of the show. So fans, if you thought the drama was intense so far, stay tuned. Jesse Palmer's insights remind us that each episode brings new revelations and challenges, making this season one for the books. It's a thrilling roller coaster ride, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Next up, we have the fiery Carolina Sofía, who is making headlines as she defends her feelings and frustrations regarding her relationship with Grant Ellis on The Bachelor. Carolina recently took to Instagram ahead of the newest episode to express her thoughts after facing criticism from fellow contestants for questioning her connection with Grant so early in the season. In her candid post, Carolina said, "God forbid you're not sure about a man you've been on one date with." This statement struck a chord with many fans as it highlights the pressure contestants face in a competitive dating scenario. Carolina continued to share comments from viewers who echoed her sentiments, suggesting that her doubts were completely valid given the context. Amidst the high-stakes atmosphere, tensions escalated during the recent episode when Juliana Pasquarosa confronted Carolina, accusing her of not being appreciative of the time she had with Grant. Carolina felt blindsided by this confrontation, sharing her feelings of frustration. "I feel cringy," she confessed during a confessional, explaining how the situation affected her emotionally. The drama reached its peak when, during a cocktail party, Grant engaged with Carolina directly about the accusations, creating a moment of tension and clarity. Despite the mixed feelings between the contestants, Carolina stood her ground, expressing that she didn't want to waste her time if she felt uncertain about where things were headed. In a surprising twist, following the intense discussions and drama, it was ultimately Rose Sumkey who decided to leave the competition, citing the emotional toll the situation had on her. As she tearfully announced her departure, she revealed, "Your actions really set me back. You backstabbed me. I want to go home." This pivotal moment left the audience shocked, showcasing the intense emotions tied to this season of The Bachelor. Carolina's steadfastness in expressing her feelings resonates with many viewers, prompting discussions about authenticity and the challenges contestants face while trying to forge real connections under heightened scrutiny. Will Carolina's self-advocacy pay off as the competition heats up? One thing's for sure, fans will be watching closely to see how these relationships develop and how the dynamics shift in upcoming episodes. Finally, let's dive into the perspective of Grant Ellis, the second Black male lead of The Bachelor, who is navigating the complexities of love and relationships on his season. In a recent interview, Grant shared his thoughts on the challenges and triumphs he is experiencing while getting to know the 25 women vying for his affection. Grant expressed his desire to be authentic throughout this process, stating, "I want to be myself, going in there open and vulnerable." He emphasizes the importance of connection over preconceived notions, making it clear that he's not just looking for love for the sake of the show, but for a genuine partner who shares his values. He candidly discussed the unique pressures of being the lead, sharing how overwhelming it can be to manage relationships with multiple women at once. Meeting so many incredible women is exhilarating, but it also comes with the reality that someone is going to get hurt, he explains. Granite showcases his empathy as he reflects on the emotional impact that these connections have on everyone involved. As the season progresses, Grant acknowledges the upcoming fantasy suites, a time that can intensify feelings among contestants. I approach them very carefully, he reveals, underscoring his intentions to ensure that any intimacy built is meaningful and not merely a reaction to the environment they find themselves in. It's a delicate balance, and Grant is determined to navigate it thoughtfully. In the preview for what lies ahead, tensions within the house seem set to rise as Grant finds himself torn between two women who have made a significant impact on his experience. Despite the chaos that often defines the Bachelor franchise, Grant's commitment to staying true to his values and finding deeper connections remains the focal point of his journey. As we wrap up Grant's story, it's clear that this season is filled with emotional ups and downs. Will he find the love he's looking for, or will the pressures of the show prove to be too much? Stay tuned as Grant Ellis continues his journey to find lasting love on The Bachelor.